If you've ever gone down a stereo hi-fi rabbit hole, you'll quickly discover that it ultimately ends up in a bottomless pit of frustration, knowing you'll need some seriously deep pockets to be able to afford a truly mind-blowing experience. Until now. Sit back as we discuss the best affordable hi-fi brands of 2025, leading the stereo audio revival with premium sound at budget-friendly prices. I'm Elon Osborne, and this is eCoustically Speaking. These affordable hi-fi brands I'm about to reveal are leading the charge, and there's never been a better time to ditch your Sonos setup or stop using a soundbar for music. Like, for real, just stop. Although the one fly in the ointment of this affordable hi-fi brand dream team, tariffs. Those magical economic sledgehammers that suddenly make your imported amp cost as much as a weekend escape to Cape Town. As global trade policies zigzag like a drunkard inside the Treasury Department on roller skates, overseas manufacturers are finding their affordable gear landing in the US with price tags that now scream, wait, what? A quick glance at a few websites reveals a growing chorus of, we are unable to ship to US customers at this time. Meanwhile, companies like Shit Audio, proudly designed and built in the USA with a business model that gives the middle finger to bloated markups, are sitting rather comfortably. Thank you very much. While other brands scramble to rethink their supply chains or slap together assembled in somewhere you've never heard of stickers, Shit has quietly continued to deliver solid gear without the drama. The resurgence of stereo listening isn't a trend. It's a full-blown rebellion against the tyranny of background noise. After years of enduring soul-crushing compressed audio, listeners are finally waking up. Streaming services like Spotify have convinced millions to trade depth and detail for convenience, leaving music flatter than a Texas Badlands highway. If it weren't for Tidal and Qobuz, audiophiles who enjoy streaming would be left wandering aimlessly through a sea of low-quality MP3s. It's not just bad sound, it's a sonic death sentence, carried out by algorithms with all the mercy of a freight train with no brakes, and you're tied to the tracks. But now, a new wave of listeners is saying no country for old earbuds, and choosing systems that actually feel like music again. Vinyl and CDs are back, because apparently everything old is cool again. Physical media is being revered like sacred relics instead of tossed in the Goodwill bin, and people are carving out spaces in their homes, not to doom scroll or half-watch something while folding laundry, but to actually sit down, shut up, and listen like it's 1994. The hi-fi revival is here, and it's sticking it to corporate hedge fund lackeys with bad dye jobs and worse instincts who gutted hi-fi for profit. Hi-fi YouTube channels, online forums, and local audio groups have sparked a thriving community of audiophile, from wide-eyed rookies to seasoned veterans who finally realized the absurdity of $3,000 Ethernet cables and $80,000 turntables. These days, only hi-fi reviewers are still clutching onto that nonsense. The global success of the Can Jam series of headphone shows proves that this isn't just a trend. This surge of interest has sparked a demand for budget-friendly hi-fi systems that actually deliver quality. And these budget systems certainly won't get you to sign any divorce papers anytime soon. The soaring prices of traditional high-end audio gear, often stretching into the tens of thousands, have increasingly alienated younger and budget-conscious listeners. At the same time, the rise of personal audio, namely high-quality headphones, DACs, amps, and streaming devices, has opened a new gateway into the audiophile world. Today's listeners are digital nomads with taste. They want goosebumps, not gear racks. The emotional hit of great sound without sacrificing half their living space or refinancing the apartment. The old school sweet spot or bust mentality? That's fading. Instead, there's a rising demand for gear that's compact, badass, and delivers high performance without the high maintenance drama, bridging the gap between headphone culture and two-channel tradition. This shift is forcing manufacturers to innovate below the $1,000 mark, blending portability, performance, and digital convenience. And in doing so, they're attracting an entirely new generation of audiophiles. In short, the gatekeepers are being outflanked by clever, cunning upstarts who are redefining what hi-fi means in 2025. The traditional high-end brands who still believe their customer base is going to live forever need to stop inhaling whatever they were puffing on back at Woodstock. The world isn't waiting for your overpriced, overhyped gear to stay relevant, and no amount of walnut veneer or gold-plated knobs is going to change that. The days of expecting audiophiles to fork out a small fortune for your exclusive gear while they try not to fall asleep in your listening rooms are long gone. Alright, let's get something out of the way right off the bat. Affordable doesn't mean cheap. The best budget hi-fi gear strikes a perfect balance between cost and performance. The new entry-level audiophile setup usually clocks in under $1,000 and includes an integrated amplifier, a pair of passive speakers, and a DAC or turntable. I mean, just look at how listeners have opened their ears and wallets to the head-fi revolution. Sure, there are plenty of ridiculously expensive headphones and IEMs out there, but the market also offers a solid selection of headphones, DAPs, dongle DACs, and desktop headphone amplifiers that won't cost you an arm and a leg. Many of the brands I'll be listing in a minute cut their teeth in the headphone space, and that success has built a loyal following among the next generation of audiophiles. Hi-Fi Man, Audeze, Grado Labs, Sennheiser, Beyerdynamic, Meze Audio, Quest Style, and others have proven they can deliver category-leading products that people can actually afford. Meanwhile, the high-end audio industry has pivoted to products that cost more than a car or a 4-year college tuition. So, who's more likely to succeed in the long run? The ones making quality gear at prices that don't make you sell your organs? Or the ones betting that audiophiles will keep dropping insane amounts for gear that sounds marginally better than what they already own? Come on now. These next affordable hi-fi brands are shaping the future of stereo listening by offering gear that delivers exceptional performance without the sky-high price tag, making high-quality sound accessible to a wider audience. Known for compact Class D amplifiers like the ZA3 and BT30D Pro, Fosse Audio delivers serious power and clarity at incredibly low prices, making them ideal for desktop or small room systems. And the brand has branched out into DACs and headphone amplifiers as well. Fosse Audio is proving that you don't need a giant, expensive amplifier to achieve better sound quality. Their products offer audiophile level performance at a fraction of the cost, perfect for those who want quality without breaking the bank. Specializing in high-performance DACs and amplifiers, SMSL offers sleek, modern gear that delivers exceptional transparency and precision. Products like the D400 Pro DAC and PA200 amplifier continue to earn praise from both critics and everyday listeners. SMSL has carved out a space as a go-to brand for budget-conscious audiophiles who don't want to compromise on sound quality. By packing advanced features and clean, powerful audio into compact, affordable units, SMSL is helping to redefine what entry-level hi-fi can look and sound like. With a reputation for reference-level digital audio at mid-tier prices, Topping continues to impress with products like the D93 DAC and A70 Pro headphone amplifier. Their gear is known for precision engineering, clean aesthetics, and benchmark-level performance. Topping has become a favorite among measurement-focused audiophiles and casual listeners alike. By delivering transparent, high-fidelity sound without bloated pricing, Topping proves that you don't need to drain your savings to enjoy near-reference audio quality at home. US-based Emotiva is known for delivering high-powered amplification at shockingly reasonable prices. The Basics A300 stereo amplifier, for example, offers 150 watts per channel of clean, dynamic sound and rock-solid build quality, all for under $500. Emotiva brings a taste of high-end American hi-fi to the masses. Their focus on performance, reliability, and no-frills design gives budget-conscious audiophile access to the kind of power and clarity that typically costs double or triple elsewhere. Their loudspeakers do the job rather well for a lot less money. UK-based hi-fi audio has made a name for itself with compact, audiophile-grade DACs, headphone amps, and accessories that combine sleek design with cutting-edge performance. Products like the Zen DAC 3 and Go Bar are fan favorites for their portability and sound quality. hi-fi bridges the gap between portability and high-fidelity audio. Their gear is a favorite among headphone enthusiasts and desktop listeners who want high-end sound without hauling a full rack system. Smart engineering, solid build quality, and innovative features make hifi one of the most accessible high-performance brands on the market. A true veteran of hi-fi, Canada's NAD has built its legacy on minimalist, high-performance gear. Models like the C316BEE V2 integrated amplifier and C700 V2 streaming amplifier remain excellent entry-level options, offering rich, dynamic sound. NAD helped define what affordable hi-fi could be, and they're still doing it decades later. Their music-first philosophy and commitment to sonic purity ensure that every dollar goes towards performance, not flash. They're a trusted bridge between the old school and new school audiophile. Hailing from the UK, Cambridge Audio blends British engineering with modern design. The AXA35 integrated amplifier and CXN100 network streamers show their commitment to making refined sound accessible for today's digital and analog listeners alike. Cambridge Audio consistently delivers audiophile-grade sound with user-friendly features and sleek design. They're especially appealing to music lovers looking to build a modern hi-fi system that's as stylish as it is musical. Luxier, a subsidiary of SMSL, is known for compact, eye-catching components like the A30 and D30. Their gear offers balanced connections, solid internals, and a refined aesthetic that punches way above what the price would suggest. Luxier brings a splash of color and value to the world of desktop hi-fi. For budget-conscious users who care about both sound and style, Luxier's combination of performance and playful design makes them a standout in the crowded entry-level space. Founded in California, Schiit Audio has become a cult favorite for its no-nonsense approach to high-performance audio. Products like the Modi DAC, Magni headphone amp, and Vidar 2F amplifier deliver exceptional sound at wallet-friendly prices, with unapologetically tongue-in-cheek marketing. Schiit proves that great audio doesn't need to be boring or expensive. With US-based manufacturing, modular designs, and serious engineering chops, Schiit has earned the trust of budget-conscious audiophiles who want performance, simplicity, and a bit of personality. Dayton Audio, available largely through the Parts Express website, offers ultra-affordable speakers, subwoofers, and components like the DTA 2.1 BT2 Class D amplifier and B65A bookshelf speakers. They focus on performance-first design for DIYers and budget builds. Dayton Audio democratizes hi-fi. Their products might not win style awards, but they're engineered to deliver solid sound for pennies on the dollar. Whether you're building your first stereo system or upgrading a garage rig, Dayton is where smart audiophiles look first. Austrian-based Project is one of the world's most respected turntable manufacturers. Their debut Evo 2 and T1 turntables are beloved for combining audiophile-level performance with user-friendly design at attainable prices. Turntables only represent part of the deal. The manufacturer also offers an extensive range of phono preamplifiers, DACs, network streamers, and power amplifiers that will not break the bank and are highly underrated performers. Project helped bring vinyl back into the mainstream by making high-quality turntables that don't cost a fortune. And they remain a go-to brand for analog lovers seeking great performance, long-term reliability, and timeless European design. This Canadian brand has carved out a loyal following with its line of affordable turntables and speakers. The RT85N turntable and Signature Series bookshelf speakers offer high-end aesthetics and great sound at mid-tier prices. Fluence blends style and substance, giving vinyl newcomers and budget-conscious audiophiles access to premium-looking gear with a sound that holds up against much pricier alternatives. Their attention to detail and value makes them a rising star in the analog world. UK-based eCoustics has earned a stellar reputation for their affordable speakers, including the award-winning 3000C series, 5000 series, and M40 wireless speakers. Known for their neutral tuning and wide soundstage, their speakers often outperform models twice the price. eCoustics strikes a rare balance between sonic precision and stylish design. They've become a go-to brand for anyone building a serious two-channel system on a budget, proving that refined British audio doesn't have to come with a luxury tax. Based in Massachusetts, U-Turn Audio is best known for the Orbit turntable, a minimalist, made-in-the-USA record player with audiophile aspirations and down-to-earth pricing. Their customizable options let users tailor features to their budget and needs. U-Turn has reinvigorated analog listening for a new generation. With a focus on simplicity, quality components, and direct-to-consumer pricing, they've made vinyl accessible again without sacrificing performance or craftsmanship. 120,000 sold turntables over the past decade makes them a real player in the category. FiiO has become a global favorite for portable audio. Whether it's the BTR17 dongle DAC, K9 desktop DAC, or their expanding IEM lineup, FiiO consistently delivers feature-rich gear with impressive specs and surprisingly modest prices. FiiO helped usher in the dongle DAC and portable amp revolution. They're proof that high-resolution digital audio doesn't require heavy investment. And they continue to innovate in both mobile and desktop listening solutions. Illinois-based JDS Labs designs and manufactures ultra-clean DACs and headphone amplifiers like the Atom Amp Plus, Atom DAC Plus, and Element 4, known for their measurement-focused engineering and astonishing performance-to-price ratio. JDS Labs brings transparency, both sonic and ethical, to hi-fi. With open specs, honest marketing, and US-based assembly, they've built a strong reputation among headphone enthusiasts and budget-conscious audiophiles who care about clarity and credibility. WIM has rapidly become a favorite in the streaming audio space thanks to products like the WIM Ultra, WIM Amp Pro, and WIM Pro Plus. These compact network streamers and integrated amplifiers offer multi-room support, high-res playback, voice control, and wide platform compatibility, all at wallet-friendly prices. WIM is democratizing access to wireless hi-fi by offering robust AirPlay and Chromecast-compatible streamers under $200. They've made it easier than ever for people to modernize legacy audio systems without losing fidelity. Roger Sound Labs has quietly built a cult following originating from their early studio monitors, as well as with their more recent subwoofer line of subwoofers that routinely punch above its class. RSL designs all of its speakers in California with a direct-to-consumer model that keeps prices low. RSL proves that great sound doesn't require hype, just smart engineering and direct delivery. Their compression guide technology and obsessive tuning help them compete with much more expensive speakers, especially in home theater setups. SVS is best known for its powerhouse subwoofers like the SB1000 Pro, but the brand also offers well-regarded speakers and wireless solutions like the Prime Wireless Pro series. Every SVS product is engineered for deep impact, clarity, and versatility. SVS has redefined the performance ceiling for affordable home audio. Their subwoofers in particular have become the gold standard for budget-conscious bass heads, offering thunderous low end without sacrificing control or precision. You don't need to mortgage your house, sell your firstborn, or regretfully start that OnlyFans account to get great sound. The days of being fleeced by crusty audiophiles with bad dye jobs and even worse opinions are over. Today's hi-fi revolution is powered by brands that actually know how to deliver high-quality audio without the pomp, circumstance, or the $10,000 price tags attached to gear built to impress only other crusty audiophiles. So whether you're building your first system or upgrading without pawning your EV, these brands prove you can get seriously good sound without being taken for a royal ride. And the old guard? They can keep their $3,000 Ethernet cables right next to their overpriced scotch and their delusions of sonic grandeur. And there you have it, folks. Have you already invested in this modern hi-fi revolution, bridging the gap between high fidelity and portability? Have you considered or already begun collecting vinyl and CDs again? Come to think of it, which album was your last CD purchase anyway? If I remember correctly, it may have been Tool's 10,000 Days, and that was back in 2006. Although I have more recently started collecting vinyl records for the first time in my life. It just sounds great, folks, not gonna lie. As always, to keep up on all things hi-fi, home audio, home theater, gadgets, wearables, and tech, don't forget to bookmark ecoustics.com. Until next time.